I'm kind of floating today, so I have to be very careful walking. Wait, don't walk into the cactus. Luckily I have Bentley, the mature boy here, so he'll make sure I don't go too fast. Should we mosey back, Bentley? Collapsing timelines. And then the second top, spiritual truth mongering. But well, collapsing timelines may be the reason a lot of souls are here at this time on Earth. It's kind of a hot place to be, is because there's a squeezing, like into the hourglass, of timelines, a solar sneeze, a solar flash. My book, Listening to the Sun, you'll find it on Amazon, is a picture of it. The first picture I used was where the sun is doing the CME, the coronal mass ejection. And this was, I don't know, 15 years ago when I was writing it. And so we all know, outside of time too, when that on Earth right now there's a squeezing of timelines, a collapsing of timelines, which is an awesome opportunity for cleaning out a lot of karma or history or lifetimes. So a lot of souls are here going, yeah, I can do it. Look at all the benefits I'll reap out of it when I collapse those, 14,000 lifetimes and squeeze them all into one, 30-year, 10-year, 20-year period. The backside, maybe, of squeezing all the timelines together is it gets really intense. So you'll have multiple realities all happening. The Mandela effect, for example, or you just having multiple incarnations at one time. You're like, instead of just living one incarnation, kind of dying, you kind of go through a spiritual death or a dark night of the soul, and then you start up again if you survive it in another persona, in another exploration. And you also have multiple soul fragments, in my understanding and in my suggestion, that you are living out at the same time on planet Earth right now, like you're in multiple actual bodies. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's very friendly.
All right.
He's got no problems.
Hi,
He's kind of just as part of their nature, they have to say hello to people.
Hi, buddy.
Very good boy. Can we see your shirt? Be change. I won't show your face. Be change. Very good. I like it. And what do you got going?
I've got a U.S. flag.
Nice. I was just gonna buy one yesterday. Nice. You been to the Antarctic?
No.
No?
Hey, buddy, what's his name?
Bentley.
Hey, Bentley.
Yeah.
Going for your morning walk?
Yeah, we're doing a little slower than he used to, but he's doing all right. He's still a happy boy.
Cool.
You guys know where you're going?
Well, I hope it loops around and then we come back from the top, right?
It does, but it's a little ways, as long as you know how long it is.
How long is it?
It's several miles. It's around the whole airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so once you get down here, if you turn up to the left, and then you can get up and go to the lookout, you're gonna have about as much to go back the other way if you go all the way up to the lookout. That's how you can gauge it. Yeah.
All right.
It's a few miles.
It's a few miles. It's
You-
good.
It could be good.
We could use the workout.
All right, cool.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
See ya.
You too. So, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to leave it in there. So, because it's live. And if you guys, by the way, the loading, the sprint and whatever signal I have at the time is the quality we get. So that's the way it is. And I don't really want to sit and edit videos much anymore. I might do it again, but I'm not right now. So collapsing timelines is awesome because you squeeze a lot of clean out into a small amount of time. But the other backside of that is it gets very intense. And you have world wars and all kinds of stuff and boiling overs and all kinds of drama, trauma, and karma squeezed into just a few years on Earth, which is what we're doing right now. It is purgatorium. It's purgatory. It's, in my opinion. So the good news is it's an awesome time to clean stuff out. And the other realistic news is that it might be a little intense. So, great time collapsing timelines, but you're also going to be not spending 30 years just relaxing on your farm and fishing. You know what I'm saying? And spiritual truth mongering. A few videos ago, I tried to do something about black truth and white lies, which somehow triggered YouTube. But basically, what I was trying to say there was that you can use the truth as a weapon. You can tell the truth in a too harsh a way, too soon, you know. And the white lies is omission. You know, you're omitting. That's the yin way. No, I don't know. No, didn't notice anything. You're not volunteering anything. The white lie. The black truth is too much yang, too much throwing it into people, which has been my pattern in the past a little bit, or a lot. So, spiritual truth mongering is just like war, really. It's trespassing. So we all judge war, right? War is evil, and the horrible war profiteers and warmongers and all that. But inside us are ideas, are ideologies that include religion, Islam versus Christianity, whatever, right? And that's what's really the basis. I mean, it's right there, so we get the hint. That's the war. We create the physical war, the Abrahamic religions. You know, Jerusalem, fight over it, Muhammad, Christ, all that stuff. But if we have that inside us, if we're trying to hammer people over the head with the holy book or the Quran or the sword or the Bible or whatever, and if you withhold, and he's very friendly, he may not get up for you. How you doing? Take care, man. I'm surprised it's busy today. It's a weekday up here, a little later. So when we're in our mental or spiritual truthing, like we're trying to shove truth, spiritual truth, down other people's throat, how is that not war? Even in the new thought or new age or whatever you want to call it, or the awakening movement, the truth movement, that's still war. So anytime you're doing the war inside yourself, you're doing spiritual truth mongering, making someone wake up sooner than they're ready. It's kind of like rape. Spiritual rape, psychic rape. And that leads to actual rape in war situations. The little told truth, of course, is that during war it's massive raping going on and murdering and just horrible stuff. So, careful with spiritual truth mongering, I would suggest. Certainly for me, I'm getting that message. Don't use the truth as a weapon to chop at people's egos or their worldviews. Use it with love first. Walking up the path here just now, I could feel we've used the mind. The mind has been in charge for many thousands of years on earth, but the heart will win. The heart's going to win. So the sooner those of us that want heart get to heart instead of using the sword of truth, Archangel Michael slicing their heads off, right? Maybe that time's coming to an end and more a balancing of yin and yang, both, right? So, am I spiritually truth-mongering with my war inside? Does that contribute to the war we see today in the media of everybody fighting and more polarized than ever, you know, whatever, political stuff, and people retreating into their egos, being right, giving up on the world, things like that. All right, much love. Running out a little bit of juice here. Hang on. So, if you're interested, tobiaslars.com on the weekends. It's growing slowly, but at some point I feel here that the spirit might go, okay, it's time to do a bigger thing. We get about 10, 15 people attending. And then I recommend the basic methods to get real with yourself. If you want to work on the heart, theheartenergy.com. But I recommend you start with the innerbodyawakening.com. Much love. Me and Bentley are going to keep cruising. Sorry for the interruption, but that's what. Mo later.